back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So it was Harmony Day today at my kid's school. I don't know why I had to go there and fucking watch this shit, but I did. I did it for my son. My son's going to be like, my dad was so great when I was growing up. He never seemed to be working. He was at all my events. And then he'll listen to the podcast and realize I hated being at all of them. No, I loved being there for my son. He looked around and gave me a smile and a wave. That's a nice, beautiful moment. But the rest of the shit, fucking fuck. So it was Harmony Day, and I don't know when that became a thing, because when you look around the world, what you see is not a lot of harmony. So I guess they're starting it at the primary schools and then hoping it will flood the human consciousness. But they're like, parents come from 9:15 to 9:45. So I got there obviously a little bit late because I thought they would start late. This shit always fucking starts late. I get there and it's started and they're like quite a way through it. And basically what Harmony Day is when all the immigrant kids wear the fucking clothes of the country their parents or themselves migrated from. And at my kids' school, there was a lot going on. There was like Egypt, Netherlands, Greece, fucking Italy, India, China, Japan. There was fucking plenty going on there. And so all the kids are sitting on the basketball court and they're like, right, everyone who has worn their country's outfit, country's costume, that's what the teacher said, the country's costume, stand up and walk around. And fucking like 70% of the kids stood up. I'm like, where are these poor fucking Aussie kids? These fucking minority white kids, huh? Who's thinking about them? Was there any whiteys standing up? Was there any purebreds fucking walking around in the circle? No. Whitey, sit down. Hey, Gavin, what are you doing standing up? Sit back down, Gavin. This isn't your day. This is Harmony Day. Sit down, Gavin. So the kids pranced around in their fucking cultural costumes. And like, I'm just bored as fuck. I'm like, what's going on? And I start watching the parents, and all the parents are like so engaged. They're like smiling, they're laughing. Some kids do some dumb shit and the crowd laughs. I'm like, fucking what are you doing? How are you enthusiastic about this shit? This is the biggest waste of 45 minutes I've ever fucking done in my entire life. And my plans, if I wasn't at this, was just to scroll through Bitcoin Twitter and look at charts. That's not a waste of time. I don't understand how these parents are just so fucking into it. Like, you don't have to fucking like everything. I was watching this thing the other day. I don't even know what it was. It was just something that fucking came up. And they were talking about, I don't even know who they are. The people who were on this thing, they were talking about the latest generation of kids that have turned like 18, 19, 20 have just been like ghosting their parents. And their parents are all confused. They're like, we gave them everything. We never said no to them. We just gave them everything they wanted. And now they don't even speak to us. I'm like, yeah, it's because you enjoyed shit like Harmony Day. That's fucking embarrassing and sad. No wonder you stupid kids don't want to fucking speak to you. They turned around and your face was painted on Harmony Day as well. Fuck you. This podcast is becoming slightly problematic as well because my son came to me the other day and he's like, Dada, can I listen to your podcast? I'm like, what? What? Why are you even asking? Why are you asking that? He's like, I want to hear it. I'm like, how do you even know, like, what's going on? Like, what made you think of that? Or like, what made you ask me that? And he's like, I just want to know what it's like. I'm like, fuck, that's a big problem. I'm teaching him so many good things at the moment. And he's such a good kid. And this podcast could undo all my fucking good work. I'm going to have to explain to him clearly that me and him have had a very different upbringing. I reckon I can keep it away from him for another 5 years. That will take him to like 12, 13. He's still not going to understand enough then, is he? Then I got to worry about my fucking daughter. There's problems on the horizon. There are problems on the fucking horizon. Anyway, what was I saying? These parents, they think giving their kids everything and being a pushover to their kids is gonna fucking make them love them more or something. That's crazy. Like, if you're in a relationship with someone and you can just walk all fucking over them, what happens? You don't love them more. You start resenting them for their spinelessness. That happens with parents and kids as well. I mean, you can swing too far the other way. You can become psycho-disciplined, which also isn't good. There's a fucking happy ground. And hating Harmony Day at fucking school is the happy ground. All right? Don't go to Harmony Day and fucking wave and smile and laugh at shit. Just be miserable. If you see your kid and he turns around, smile at him and wave, but be miserable the rest of the time, all right? All right. Anyway, happy Harmony Day to all of you out there, especially the whites, especially the true minority, the whites out there. Happy Harmony Day. That'll do for today. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around, and I'll see ya the fuck later.